Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing a black and gold nail art today with nail foil and some stones. To get started, we are going to be using an ESSIE black gel, and we are just going to go ahead and put it on all of the nails except the ring finger. We're going to want to make sure that we don't get any of it on the cuticles, just because it's a little bit hard to get off. It is possible you could just get a brush and rubbing alcohol and it'll take it right off. Just make sure not to get it on the nail, just because it will take it off of the nail as well, and all you want to do is get it off of the skin and make sure that it doesn't cure. I like to work with a little bit of gel at a time, just because if you have a lot on the brush at once, it will start to run into the cuticles. So just make sure, depending on what kind of gel you are using, some are thicker than others. In this one, it is pretty thin, and I like to put it on without a lot of product on the brush. Right, and now that we're done with this, we are going to go ahead and put it inside the lamp, and we are only going to be curing it for 45 seconds because this is a black gel polish, so when it's a darker color, it takes a little bit longer to cure. Usually I do the 30 seconds, but this time we're going to want to do the 45 seconds. Alright, and now with the second top coat, we are going to go ahead and just do the same thing we did, making sure we don't get on the cuticles and we have a clean application and make sure it's nice and smooth. With some gel polishes, some people say it is best to flip it upside down, but with this polish I notice I don't have to do that because I apply it so thin that it makes it easier when it cures in the light, and it makes it so I don't have to cure it as long, and it ensures that it cures evenly. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and put this into the light for 45 seconds again. Now that that is all finished, we're going to go ahead and put a gel top coat on there. I like to use a no wipe top coat because what I'm going to do is just put the foil on top of there. So this one, it's thick enough to stick things and work with it, and it stays in place as well. I don't have to worry about it running for a long time, so that's what I like about it. This is a top coat that I use all the time on all of my sets, even just as the top coat alone. This is the brush that we are going to be using. I'm not sure what size it is, but if I do find out, I'll put it in the description below. And we are going to be using these foils. These are like a gold leaf type of foil. They are very different actually from my last video. And what you're going to want to do is just unfold it and pat it down. And in order to pick it up, what I like to do is dip the brush in acetone and then pick up the foil and get little pieces of it. And big pieces like that, I'll just tear apart with my fingers and place on there and pat it down with the brush. And I'll just keep patting until I get the effect that I like. I'll use my fingers. I go back and forth with the brush and my finger. And I like to add little pieces in there too, more towards the tip, just so it doesn't look as if all of them are stiletto and that one isn't. So that's why I like to put it at the very tip, so in pictures you could tell the shape of the nail. Alright, we're just finishing up, not too much more. It does take a little bit of time, and even if there is stuff left on the side, once you put it in the light and cure it, once you take it out, you could go ahead and wipe it away. Alright, now that we're done with that, I had already wiped away the rest of the foil, so I wasn't able to get it on camera. But as you see, it's all gone by my cuticles. Alright, go ahead and put it in the light for 45 seconds once again. Alright, this is the part where we're going to go ahead and put the stones on. I like to use a resin for the stones, and I like to use Swarovskis because with the Swarovskis that I use, I never have a problem with them. They stay the shine that I like, and they keep it until my client comes back. I am trying a new one that the place where I go get my supplies, she had just gotten. It's a little bit cheaper than Swarovski's, but they're a rose gold one. And in my next video, I will show you guys if I like them or not, just to give you an update on it. And if not, just go ahead and write me in my comments, and I'll get back to you if I don't mention it in my videos. And I just like to place it wherever. I decided I wanted to do smaller stones as well, so I picked out some of those. And I'll just keep placing things. Stones, usually it's off of the top of my head. I just like to play around with it. And as you can tell, I'm like going back and checking every so often after I place the stones where I want them, just to see if I want to add more or if it looks unproportionate. So just keep that in mind when you're doing nails, to try and keep it as balanced as possible, unless you like that look of it being unbalanced. Alright, so I'm happy with the way this looks. I think my pinky just needs a little bit more, so I'm just going to add a few on there. I like doing a mixture of colors just because I feel like it makes it pop more. So I'm doing gold and I am doing the ABs, which has a rainbow effect to it. That is going to be it for my video today. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel at Lorena Aguirre. And as always, I'll be back with more videos. Bye!